Guys, it's Aubrey from Muttley Plans. Wanted to hop on here and do a quick ink of the week. So I haven't quite figured out what I want to do, but here's a quick peek. Here is a quick peek of what this week's spread looks like. So I just did this maybe 40 minutes ago, setting it up. So as you can see, it's more of these purpley pinks and greens. I didn't really want to do a pink ink because I have done, I feel like, a lot of pink inks in the past. So what I'm really going for is either a green ink or a purple one. So I pulled 6 inks. I pulled 3 green and then 3 that are purple. And then we'll figure out which ones, or which one I wind up inking up in my Esterbrook Esty Botanical Garden. So the ink of the week last week, because I didn't do a video, was actually, I believe, Diamine Serendipity. So it's like this beautiful blue, and I'll go ahead and test it out here for you. It was this beautiful, like, teal blue right here. And it had a little bit of shimmer in it. I really liked it. I decided, hey, you know, I haven't written with this pen, this Natami Clear and Rose Gold, in a while, so I put the ink of the week in this instead of my Esterbrook Esty and just kept my Esty inked up with the last ink of the week, which is Diamine Rosewood. But I missed my Esterbrook Esty. I didn't think I would because if you saw my fountain pen collection video a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, I had said that this was my favorite. And so I was kind of shook when I was like wanting to reach for my Esty, but I was like, no, it doesn't have the ink of the week. It won't go with my my weekly spread or anything. And I mean, I found other ways to write with my Esty, so like I did write with it quite a bit actually last week, but I was just surprised because this I thought was my favorite to write with. So I was surprised. Anyway, so jumping back into the Esterbrook Esty and Botanical Garden this week. So I'm going to put this up and then we are going to start our swatching. And fair warning, you may hear some clicking in the background. My husband is gaming currently. He has graciously turned his mic off for right now, even though he's playing with his friends. So I really appreciate that. So just letting you know, if you hear a bunch of clicking, that's definitely him. And yeah, life is lifing. All right, so this first one's gonna be a little difficult because my stamp put this little dark there, but I'm gonna try and just work my way around it, and I may even put some in the top of this cup, okay? I've actually got 3 samples and then 3 technically bottles. I say technically because I'm counting this as one of my bottles, but I know it's actually like a charger, so I don't know. Anyway, however you look at it, I am going to start off with my greens. So I'm going to start off with my darkest green. It is this Diamine Sherwood green right here. This is a pretty solid green, I've got to say. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed using it. It's definitely that dark, like, evergreen, that, let's go ahead and go over that. And it's very pretty. I don't know. I like it quite a bit. So, and then get a little bit. So this is Diamine. And it writes just like this on the pen too. It's like this nice dark green, emerald green maybe. Very pretty. I'm not quite convinced that I want a bottle of it. I want to try a few more dark greens, but this is definitely one of the ones I am contemplating eventually getting in bottle form. So, is it gonna go? There it goes. So that is Sherwood Green. And so that's the first option. And give me one sec. Okay, so I'm back. I had to really quick run to the restroom and get my glass of water because I had forgotten one. So, but anyway, I made it back, and so I've got my water now, and I am ready. So, I'm actually going to zoom in just a smidge, and I will just have to remember when I get to the last two sections that I need to move upwards. That way y'all can see it. So the next one I'm going to show, and I've shown it a few times, is Monteverde Hope. I'll be honest, I'm not very confident in using this green. It seems to be one of those inks that's, maybe it's very wet, I'm not really sure, but it tends to feather a bit on paper, although I do have it in this pen right here. So this is my Jinhao Century 100, I believe, and it's in the colorway of Guava. And I've got it inked up in here, and I drew lines and wrote like my prompts out for the week with it, and it actually behaved surprisingly well, and I'm actually going to show you. Yeah, it behaved surprisingly well. I was very impressed. I didn't have any feathering. I drew the lines and stuff, and it wasn't bad. Hopefully y'all can see that. I just remembered I zoomed in. But anyway, so I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about it now because it's a very pretty bright green. It's just, I don't like, oh, okay, there we go. I don't appreciate feathering. So, all right. And this is Monteverde in the color Hope. But see, it just looks like it, and it does. It seems to bleed through and just wreak havoc, but for whatever reason on the on that Tomoe River paper from my Sterling ink, it was just fine. So I don't know what's going on. But it is a very pretty green. And it is Hope. And there you go. So that's the second option, is Monteverde Hope. And now I'm going to push this up so that you can see the third, because I'm weird and I like to go vertically instead of horizontally, I guess. So this next one is a shimmer ink. It is Diamine Merry and Bright, and I think this was a an Inkvent color, if I'm not mistaken. So, and it is a shimmer, but it's a very light or lime green almost is what it looks like. I have never inked this up, so I don't know, maybe this is my chance. I have another sticker set, our weekly sticker kit. There you go, words are nice. That I think this would be perfect for, so I'm almost hesitant to pick this one, but you know, if the color works, then maybe I will just go with this anyway. And this is, and okay, there we go. So that's Diamine, Merry and Bright, and it's definitely got like a goldish shimmer to it. I kind of like that one, which I figured I would, but you know, I still. And do I have it? Yeah, I've got those good. Okay. So now we're on to the purples. And so I'm going to start off with this one. You've seen it before if you've watched any of my other ink planning. This is Jacques Herbin Violet Imperial. So this is another shimmer. It's got like a gold shimmer to it. Very pretty. It is my ink of the year. So this is an ink that I journal with in my year-to-year journal daily. So, you know, I'm kind of like last time, I'm slightly hesitant to use it in a weekly just because I use it every day already, but I don't know, maybe if it fits, I might go ahead and use it anyway. And this is in that. So very pretty. It is a shimmer ink. I currently have it in my Franklin Christoph, which is a broad nib. I love this ink. It's very pretty. It's also special because the Franklin Christoph pen that I have it in and this ink my husband actually bought for me when we went to Denver, Colorado to my very first pen show. And so this ink is definitely very, very special. This next one, so this is Diamine Athol Violet. And so this is another one I have not inked up yet. And so I'm kind of excited to see if this one, like, if this time is the time for it. We shall see. But it's a very pretty purple. Looks like it's just your regular old ink, which I actually kind of like. I don't like too much going on in my inks. And this is Diamine. Oh, but it writes so pretty. It's like a nice dark purple. Beautiful. It's a very beautiful purple. So it definitely hits very flat though, but then when you write with it, it's not too bad. So this last one in this little charger is Ferris Wheel Press Royal Rhubarb. So This one is a purple, but it's like a very reddish purple, I guess, or maybe a maroon. So I don't know that it'll make the cut. Oh, and what did I say about remembering to pull that up? So anyway, this is more of a maroon than a purple. But this is the only other ink in my collection that is anywhere close to purple. And now that I look at it, it is definitely like maybe a wine, but it's definitely not gonna make the cut. I'm gonna go ahead though and just write it in, because you know we've already committed. And then whoop, just a touch more. There we go. Perfect. All right, so gosh, let me take y'all back out. Boop, boop. All right, and then you can see my mess right there. It's okay though. So these are our ink options, and again, this is what, wrong way. There we go. This is kind of what our layout is. Those are kind of all of the colors, as you can see. And so just looking, gosh, I think the, yeah, I don't think that one will work. So definitely not the Sherwood green. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that one out. So for sure not this one. I mean, this would almost look not bad, but it's not. I mean, maybe you see a little bit of it there. I think the Marion Bright's going to be a little bit too bright. And same thing for this. Wow, I really was thinking Marion Bright would be it. Gosh. I don't know. I don't think I want to do this Athol Violet. Part of me is really wanting this Royal Rhubarb, because I feel like if I chose the Violet Imperial, I feel like that would be just too much purple on this page. Huh. Yeah, because the Marion Bright's just a little bit too bright. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I think I did this last time too, but I think I'm actually gonna go with the Royal Rhubarb on this one. I might completely regret it, but technically there's a little bit of that like wine color in here, and I feel like because it's definitely pinks and purple tones, that this would actually bring both of those together. And I just don't think I have the right color green. Like I almost need like almost an olive green in order for me to use a green, you know, like a sagey green. So yeah, I think this is the winner. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. So let me ink this up real quick. So I'm gonna move that out of the way. And we chose the Royal Rhubarb. Again, I'm probably just as shocked as y'all. How many of y'all are yelling into the camera, no, that doesn't seem right, do another color? Man, yeah, but I think I might actually like that one. So we're gonna do it. Let me see if I have everything in frame. Oh, I don't. So here we go. Okay, so gonna do this. Okay. Also very dangerous, me opening that and leaving it. Okay, so I'm not gonna do like an unbelievable amount. I really only want, yeah, that looks about what I want. And then put that in. Let's close this up. Okay, yeah, I impressed myself a little bit. Not gonna lie. There we go. Flood that feed just a smidgen. And then let's see if she writes for us. I need scrap paper. I literally, okay, here we go. Here's some Tomoe River. Oh. So I did just clean this out, and I'm one of those horrible pen owners. I don't really always wait for the pen to dry. There, it's coming more true to color. So, so, yeah, which I haven't looked, to be fair, but I'm pretty confident that this Royal Rhubarb is no longer available, I want to say. I know one of the deals that it came with, Autumn and Auburn, is, there we go, perfect, is no longer available. And so I'm pretty confident that it's the same thing for this one. And I think it's pretty much worked through the feed, but this is what it looks like when it's going through, and it might actually darken up a little bit as we go on with it. But pretty much, here, let's see if that worked. There we go. Oh, nice and juicy. Oh, that was a horrible square. Okay, so that's more what it looks like. But it's not a bad ink. So this is the first time I've written with it in a fine nib. Not a bad ink at all. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know, like, which one of these would you have picked? Because I definitely kind of surprised myself in picking this one of all the inks that I had. I truly thought I would have picked either Diamine Marion Bright or Diamine Aethel Violet. And I wound up not picking either of them. Hopefully I don't regret it. I guess I will let you know as I go through my weekly plan with me. So you will get the update on whether or not I think I chose the right ink or not in my plan with me on Sunday. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!